Oh my God, are we really doing this again? What have I done with my life? Today is the, what GP is this one? Right, today is the French Grand Prix. Welcome. In your screen is the starting grid, not that it matters. I bet half of them will crash out of the race and the other half will be so lost they will end up in a shopping mall somewhere in Paris.
Bonjour, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the French Grand Prix at the legendary Le Mans track. Today we have the iconic Le Mans style start. And here we go. Ajay Devgn maintains the lead, but John Cena jumped Jason Statham for second place. What a move by the Cenation leader.
Impressive, isn't it? I suppose Cena's learned that if you can't see him, you can't block him. Murray, aren't we supposed to have a guest commentator today?
Yes, we are, but he's probably late. He hasn't showed up yet.
Your mother is late. I'm here since the beginning of the race.
What the fuck? Where did you came from?
It's like when I'm racing, I'm like a falcon, a hawk in the night. I approach my opponents from behind without them seeing me. I'm the shadow in the night, the light in the day. Just when you think you've got me figured out, I'm already ahead of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Spanish hero, two-time Formula One world champion, Fernando Alonso.
Thank you, Marie. And who is this Ronaldo on the small screen?
He is the famous Portuguese football player, and he's in the slipstream of those in front of him. Look at him go!
Honestly, I just see him drive forward like all the others.
Your name is Martin Brundle, right? Aren't you famous for being a retired GP2 driver or something?
Well, actually, I'm a former F1 driver with over 150 race starts.
Of course you are. There is no shame in competing in GP2. I myself have raced in GP2 in 2015, but it was sad they were much slower than before. Amazing.
And while you're talking nonsense, CR7 went from 13th to 9th place and is still going. He has some balls, and I'm not talking about the FIFA Best Player of the World award.
He just passed two more drivers, Hugh Jackman and John Cena. Wasn't Cena in second place?
He was, but apparently we can't see his driving skills.
Yes, just like we cannot see your race wins.
Murray, Fernando's picking on me.
Now, can you both please behave?
He started it.
I most certainly did not. Moving on, we now go to pit stop chat where we take calls from our viewers. We have the first caller on the line. Hello.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. I just wanted to call in and congratulate this great Spanish driver on an incredible career so far. Driving for Renault, McLaren, Ferrari, it's not for everyone.
Well, Lewis, we may have not been the best of friends, but I also think that you are a great driver.
And especially a big thanks for giving me his place next year. A big shout out to Carlos Sainz. Again, thank you guys, I must go now. The planet needs me.
LOL.
And while that was happening, we saw Vin Diesel go straight into the barriers. Let's see the replay. My word, he's really taken Fast and Furious to a whole new level. What a spectacular crash. That was something else.
Looks like he went full Dominic Toretto and tried to plow through those barriers like they were a tissue paper. Except in those Fast and Furious movies, they always conveniently forget about the laws of physics, don't they, Murray?
And you both missed Chuck Norris, also going out in the same place. What happened to him?
Well, it's Chuck Norris, so we know he didn't go off by accident. Maybe he's just tired of all this. Oh, team radio.
I'm going to help my good friend Vin Diesel get back to the pits. That's why I stopped.
How will you do that?
I'm going to push his car with him inside.
And what about your car?
Well, dumbass, I've got two hands, one to push each car.
Well, that solves the mystery. What a good man Chuck Norris is. It reminds me of me when I was younger.
And now we see Keanu Reeves overtaking David Hasselhoff.
Kit, use oil spill. Thanks, buddy. You know I love you.
Classic Kit, bringing 1980s TV tricks to a 21st century race. Poor Keanu, he must feel like he's in an alternative universe, one where he did Speed 2.
Well, Speed 2 is a perfectly good movie about boats. So, and let me tell you something about Sandra Bullock. If I could, I would take her to my private chamber, put on some music and then make sweet love with her.
Let me cut you off before it's too late. We are now on lap 2 of 6 of this amazing race.
Lap 2 of 6. Each lap is 3.5 minutes. We're going to be here forever. No, let me fix that. Now it's lap 2 of 3.
Wait, how have you done that?
Just a little technical adjustment, Murray. Let's just say I've got a little photo of the race director on my phone. Perks of being a part-time private detective. Anything to get us to the finish line a bit quicker.
Let me see that photo. Oh my God, is that a horse?
In Spain, we call that the cucaracha.
Well, I call it a ticket home sooner than expected. I just want to get away from all this crazy people. Speaking of crazy people, do you know, what do you call fake spaghetti? An impasta.
That is so stupid. Here is a good joke. Hamilton told his wife she should embrace her mistakes. She gave him a hug.
Hamilton is the greatest of all time. He has never done anything to deserve this kind of treatment. It's unfair and I'm offended by those remarks. Truly a disgrace, the most unprofessional comment in sports history. Shame on you, Fernando. Shame on you. Moving on, trying to forget this abuse, this nonsense of a joke we just heard. Are we finally going to address Elon Musk twitting during the race?
My guess, Martin Hamilton, crybaby Brundle, is that he's got a team of highly trained hamsters.
Oh my God, amazing! A huge crash, smoke everywhere. Who is that? Let's see the replay. Oh, it's Ajay Devgn, the Indian superhero.
That brings back fond memories of Monza 2009, when Hamilton decided to turn the barriers into an impromptu car park on the last lap. Always nice to see a bit of nostalgia on the track.
Well, I remember that all too well, Fernando, but you have to understand, Hamilton was probably trying to avoid a squirrel or something.
Yeah, is that Statham? He was the race leader. What is happening today, folks?
Seems like just mentioning Hamilton's name is causing drivers to retire. Maybe we should start a support group for them, victims of Hamilton's or Anonymous or something.
Let's see what happened. Oh, he lost the back of the car and went straight into the barriers.
Well, that was about as graceful as a bulldog in a tutu. One might think Mr. Statham, with all his action hero experience, would be more adept at handling a car at high speeds.
Oh no! Elon Musk is right behind the Rock. I'm feeling a deja vu disaster.
The Rock didn't leave a space. All the time you have to leave a space. And then he tried to cut the chicken. It's a yoke.
The Rock is out of the race. It's all Musk's fault. Again. Next time, the most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment will get that jabroni's Tesla, turn that sumbitch sideways, and stick it straight up his candy ass.
Let me tell you folks, The Rock doesn't look happy. I swear, I can practically see the steam rising from his head. Seems like someone's not used to losing, especially by a billionaire in a glorified toaster. And now it's time for our favourite segment, Pit Stop Chat, where we let you, our beloved viewers, call in with your thoughts. This time we have a fellow countryman of Fernando Alonso. Hello.
Hello guys, I just wanted to say that Hamilton should stop inventing. There is a Spanish driver that deserves a shout out, but it is not me. It is my idol, my good friend, that always displays great skill, precision, and sheer brilliance on the track. This man's experience in McLaren and Ferrari really shined through, and it's been a pleasure to watch him when I was a kid. He is one of the reasons I am a Formula One driver.
Hello, Carlos, my friend. Thank you for the kind words. It is my pleasure to be your hero.
I'm of course talking about my good friend Pedro de la Rosa. Smooth operator out, hahaha.
Well, and just for that, I'm glad Ferrari kicked you out.
Have you finished with all the nonsense? We're on the last lap with Conan O'Brien and Arnold Schwarzenegger fighting for the race win. Who would have thought we'd see this showdown?
Conan's hair is probably causing more drag than Arnold's entire car. Maybe he should have considered a more aerodynamic hairstyle.
This is getting good. Absolutely fantastic. Look at them. Side by side, wheel to wheel, like two gladiators in a chariot race. It's reminiscent of the Senna-Prost battles, the Schumacher-Hakkinen duels of yesteryear. Oh, Arnold just went wide. Did he just give victory to Conan?
Looks like the Terminator terminated his own chances there.
Conan's probably thanking his lucky stars and his hair gel right now. I can almost hear him cracking a joke about Arnold's driving from his cockpit. Speaking of cockpit, do you know what did the ocean say to the sailboat? Nothing, it just waved. Because the ocean has waves, get it?
Oh my God. Murray, please never invite me again to do this. This is depressing, so stupid.
Hello, I just wanted to share something fantastic. I built a wall in my backyard. It's tremendous, believe me. The best wall you've ever seen. Keeps out all the rabbits and squirrels. You wouldn't believe how many rabbits want to get into my garden. It's incredible. It's like a fortress. Nobody builds walls better than me, nobody.
Wait a minute, who on earth gave the green light to put Trump live on air? How does he keep calling in? Is there some sort of secret hotline for unsolicited nonsense?
And there you have it, folks. An upset for the ages. Conan O'Brien, the underdog, the comedian, the man they said had no chance, has defied all odds and taken the checkered flag. He started this race in 14th place and won it. What a drive.
It reminds me of one of the greatest victories in Formula One history when I started 11th on the grid in Valencia, 2012, and emerged victorious. It was a true masterclass in greatness.
Indeed it was. Thank you, Fernando, for being here today with us. Well, folks, it's time to go home. See you next week. Cheerios.
It was a pleasure, Murray. Can't say the same about the GP2 driver over here. Goodbye.
I'm not a GP2 driver. Here is the championship stand-ins after the second race of the season. Bye.
Martin, I've got a bit of a problem. Seems I've misplaced my car keys. Any chance I can hitch a ride with you?
Why are you still here, Murray?
You know, I distinctly remember putting my car keys somewhere safe. I just can't quite recall if it was in my pocket, under my seat, or Alonso's pockets.
All right, let's go. But no Hamilton stories along the way, okay?
Mind if I join, gentlemen?
Oh my God.